On February 19, 1858, Chief Leschi, a leader of the Nisqually Band of Native Americans, was hung by the territorial government of Washington after being wrongfully convicted of killing a colonel during the Puget Sound War. On October 30, 1855, 7 Washington Territorial volunteers were attacked by natives between Buckley and Lake Tapps along the White River. 2 were killed, Colonel A. Benton Moses and Joseph Miles. A year later, after hostilities had quieted somewhat, Governor Isaac I. Stevens of Washington Territory requested that federal troops deliver 5 Indians for trial. One was Chief Leschi, who was to be tried for the murder of Colonel Moses. Stevens offered 50 blankets for information leading to Leschi's arrest. One of Leschi's nephews, Slugia, and Eli Kuka, a member of the Nisqually, turned Leschi over to the whites. It must have been awfully cold. But come to find out that Slugia was doing the chief's youngest wife, Mary.
I got a package for you.
Which may have added to his zeal for capturing Leschi. But a Nisqually loyalist named Wahulat, who was outraged over Slugia's treachery, killed him. But his fatal shooting of Slugia was approved by the local tribes. Leschi was taken into federal custody in early of November 1856 and was put on trial for the murder of Colonel Moses, which he denied having committed. His first trial resulted in a hung jury, as the judge had instructed the jury that killing of combatants during wartime did not constitute murder. But the whites weren't done, and Leschi was put on trial again on March 18, 1857. This time around, he was not so lucky.
Oh shit, not good.
So, on February 19, 1858, he was hanged in a small valley southwest of Tacoma in Pierce County, Washington. Some of his last words were, "I do not know anything about your laws. I have supposed that the killing of armed men in wartime was not murder. If it was, the soldiers who killed Indians are guilty of murder too. I went to war because I believed that the Indian had been wronged by the white men, and I did everything in my power to beat the Boston soldiers. But for lack of numbers, supplies, and ammunition, I have failed." Leschi was informally exonerated in 2004 by the Historical Court of Inquiry of Washington State in a non-legally binding ruling following a resolution by both houses of the legislature asking the state Supreme Court to vacate his conviction.